next week, we're going to be starting a conversation on how to document processes. So this is called the process tools page. Next week, we're going to talk about documenting work plans and checklists. The following week, we're going to cover the rest of the tools. So what will happen in this webinar is I'll discuss technically how to use the tools, which we think that they're all very user-friendly, but there is more technically how to do things in these two webinars than they probably are in the others. So I'm going to spend some time talking about technically how to use things, how to build things, best practices for that. And then we're going to talk about what makes good documentation. So not just how to use the tools in TouchStone, but what does a really good documented work plan look like? What kind of attributes does it have? What to be thinking about when you're building it? Different types of work and how one's documented differently than another. And then we're going to talk about checklists with the same thing, the technology, but then also what makes a good checklist and how do you use checklists in TouchStone? So I'm saying all this because if you have employees or managers that you think would be good at documenting, the more people you have involved in documenting, the better. Then the next 2 weeks would be a great time to pull them onto this webinar and let them spend an hour thinking about it. Because we're not going to be discussing all the other factors inside of TouchStone. We're really just going to be zoning in on how to make a good work plan. And that I think is a skill that if the employee is able to, is a really great skill for all employees to have.